Immediately after buying the punch light, the chief of the clan decided that the remaining 10 rupees will be used to purchase certain items for devotional offering. For this punch light is a mechanical item, and you cannot start a mechanical item without offering something to the Lord. And there is not superstition. Even Angrez Bahadur used to do the same thing. Wouldn't they sacrifice something before they started building a bridge? So there they bought the devotional offering items, and the party started for village. Foremost of all was the Chadidar, who was handing the Petromax, the punch light, on top of his head. There was a reason why punch light was called punch light. It was actually Petromax, but it was owned by the panchayat, so punch. And since it used to give more light than the laltern, it was called light, so it became punch light, and it has to be handled very carefully because it was a common property. So Agni Mahto, the Chadidar, was holding it very tight, and the chief was going just behind Agni Mahto, making sure that Agni Mahto doesn't do anything wrong and the punch light doesn't fall. The Divanji and other punch, they were following them. They reached the village much before the dusk, much before the sun was set. And the first one they crossed was Brahmin Toli. While they were crossing Brahmin Toli, Futangija said, Mato, how much did you pay for this latte, man? The chief abhorred the Brahmin Toli guys. These folks, they have inflated sense of ego. They call a wick as an electric bulb if that happens to their own. But a punch light of Mato Toli, they called it laltern. Such a bad thing. Can't you see, Futangi? There is a punch light, not a laltern. Wear specs at least. And the party reached Mato Toli. The moment they reached, everyone in the Mato Toli, the young and the old, the child and their parents, the men and women, everyone rushed towards the place. The punch light has come, punch light has come. And Chadidar had a tough time. Be away from this place. The punch light and it will break off. He was having a tough time managing the crowd. And the chief, he went to his house and told his wife, in the evening we are going to have a puja. Puja? That's a nice idea. And the news spread across the village. Everyone rushed. The drum party, the kirtan party rushed there with the drums and all their instruments. And the chief of the kirtan party said to his team, today it's going to be a special puja. Any discordant element would be boycotted from the team here onwards. So be careful. And while the crowd was spread, Gulavi auntie, the mother of Munri, she started singing Gosai Geet, the devotional songs. And the chief, in the mid of all this, sat down on a chair and started watching everyone. All the talks going around were about the punch light, and he had to tell the story about it. So he started. You know what? When you went to buy this, the Dukandar said, it will cost you 5 scores and 5 rupees. 5 crore and 5 rupees. I told him, listen Dukandar ji, don't take us as complete rustic. We have seen many punch lights. Immediately the Dukandar changed. He said, you seem to be the chief of the clan. If you have come yourself, I'll certainly give you a discount of 5 rupees. I'll give it in 100 rupees. And here it is in 100 rupees. Divanji can't be left behind. He said, but you know what? The Dukandar, the shopkeeper, was such a perceptive fellow. His aide was not ready to part with the box. He was keeping it away. Then I told him, Dukandarji, how can I take this punch light without a box? It may break off. The Dukandar understood my concern and said, hey, what are you doing? Are you trying to cheat Divanji? You know who he is? These stories made one thing for sure. It elevated the renewed sense of honor and respect that the people of Kohli had for chief and the Diwanji, and they were flying high. Slowly, the dust came. There was darkness in the village because no one had lighted a single candle in his house, in their house. All of them wanted to bath in the light of the punch light. And that's where a simple question came. How? How are you going to light the punch light? Who is going to ignite it? No one knows about it. The chief and Diwanji didn't think about it before they bought it. They should have taken a lesson there. No one did. Now what to do? There was silence. And then someone came rushing. You know what? These Rajput Turi guys, what are they saying? The chief said, what? They're saying, put the punch light on the chalk, hold your ears, and do 5 sit-ups. The light will go up on its own. Chief abhorred it. But there was nothing you could do. He said, yeah, they will do. They will say these things. For God has given them a gift. Such a moment. Now, it also meant the question of asking someone else from some other Tory to come and ignite the light for them was out of question. For if they do it today, throughout their life, they'll keep on reminding them. First time when you bought punch light, it was our Tory guy who bought it, who ignited it. You didn't even that. It's better to let the punch light be dead than take that help from someone. And the punch light was really dead. No one knew what to do. Munri, Gulri auntie's daughter, knew one person who knows how to do it. But how could she take her name? His name was. His name was. So she knew who can do it. The name was Godan. But it was Munri's mother who had got Godan boycotted from the clan. Because Godan used to sing Jane Man Tere Do Nayan the moment he used to see Munri. And her mother went to the clan, to the panchayat, and campaigned. This Godan was a person from a different village. He had come here from a different village. And when he came here, he did not give any offering to the panchayat. So the panchayat were already angry with him. They just needed an alibi. And this was a big alibi. Someone was singing a lewd song in front of the doctor of the village. And he was boycotted. So now Munri was in a fix. She can't take his name. So she missed her friend. Kaneli. Chigo Chida Chinna. Kaneli understood. She shouted, Godan! Does he know? But how can we call? Chief heard it. He said, so, do you mean to say that Godan knows how to do this? There was silence. No one wanted to reply. He moved to Diwanji. Diwanji, what should we do? He's boycotted. Should we invite him? Diwanji was a very practical man. He said, Sir, when the respect of the clan is at stake, why do you go by the boycott from the clan? Let's invite him. At least our respect will be served. What do you say? Panchas, what do you say? All the Panchas had no answer. Yeah, Diwanji, I think you are right. Let's go ahead. Immediately the Chadidar, Agni Mahanto, was sent to call Godan. Godan refused to come. For he said, if I break a simple tool, you will charge so much money from me. So I am not coming. Finally, the onus came on Gulri auntie. Gulri auntie went to Godan. She said, let me try. She went there. And immediately she was back. Godan was behind her. And there was cheer in the crowd. So something is going to happen now. Godan came. He started igniting the punch. He asked, where is the spirit? Spirit? Did we require spirit to ignite the punch light? All of a sudden, the renewed sense of respect that people had for the chief and the Diwan went kaput. These people don't take care of anything before they buy. They are good for nothing, was the opinion. But Godhan was an intelligent person. He said, okay, can someone get me a coconut oil? Immediately Mundri rushed to her house and got a small ball of coconut oil. And Godhan started on his work. There was a shush sound, followed by a whoop light, and people were scared. But slowly there was a light all around. The punch light was on. Everyone was happy. Immediately the chief stance changed. He said, Godhan, please come, sit to me. He made him sit next to him and said, Godhan, you wanted to sing filmy songs, right? Go ahead and sing to your heart's content. No one will stop you from now. Gulri auntie was not far behind. She stood up and said, Godhan, today's dinner is at my home. Godhan, instead of looking at the chief or Gulri auntie, looked at Mundri. The eyes met, notes were passed, and immediately Mundri dropped her eyelids, as if saying, it was not my fault. The message was passed, everyone was happy, and the Kirtan committee, they started singing, Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Thank you.